Welcome back to Claptrap. We are back again. They say that the beauty lies in the eyes of beholder. So something that is created with an intention to create resilient emotions in somebody else's mind may not evoke the same kind of emotions in my mind. Nevertheless, taking you to a place that is very well crafted in design. In this video, we'll explore a property located in Delhi, and this has come out really well. So let me show you some glimpse first, then I'll introduce you to the man who has crafted this. Let's begin this.
Director Nestwall Private Limited. I am privileged to be a second generation architect.
Alright.
We are majorly into luxury segments of residential. So we are into luxury kothis and villas. So we start from the very basic plot and we design the at the end everything from the curtains, from the flooring, from the ceiling, everything.
Right from scratch?
Right
till
from the
end.
scratch.
Okay.
From the very basic start of foundation, from the very basic steel, जो सरिया लगता है कितने mm का लगता है वहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक.
Alright, not many companies actually take care of the entire perspective.
True.
Generally people are limited to a scope. उनके जो scope of work होते हैं काफ़ी limited होते हैं. लेकिन आपने बोला आपके 4 बेसिक हैं, जैसे आपने बताया कि आप आर्किटेक्ट हैं, इंटीरियर डिज़ाइनर हैं, वास्तु एक्सपर्ट हैं, राइट? और आपके पास
कंसल्टेंसी भी हमारी
और आप ओके ग्रेट और इंटीरियर स्टाइलिस्ट भी हैं आपके पास.
डेफिनेटली सर.
एक चीज़ और है जो काफ़ी शॉकिंग थी मेरे लिए, ऑफ कैमरा हम जो बात कर रहे थे कि आप एट ए टाइम आपकी कंपनी जो है 60, 80, 70 कुछ ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट्स हैंडल कर लेते हैं पैन इंडिया.
जी.
तो ये कैसे आप कर पाते हैं?
सर दिस इज पॉसिबल बिकॉज ऑफ द एक्सपीरियंस दैट वी हैव एंड ऑफ कोर्स बाय द टीम दैट वी हैव. तो ऑफिस सर हमारा सेग्रीगेटेड है विद 40 to 50 स्टाफ्स विद 5 टीम लीडर्स एंड एवरी टीम लीडर हैज़ अराउंड 8 to 10 people अंडर देम. So every team leader that we have is a senior architect. Of course, I am the principal architect and the director of the firm. तो हर प्रोजेक्ट के अंदर हम बहुत कीन इंटरेस्ट लेते हैं फ्रॉम द वेरी बेसिक डिज़ाइन स्टेज टिल द वेरी एंड एग्जीक्यूशन स्टेज. वो हो तभी पाता है जब सारी टीम्स अलाइंड हो. तो हमने कोशिश करी है कि हम डे 1 से लेके जब तक क्लाइंट एंटर नहीं करते तब तक उनके हर प्रोसेस में उनके साथ होते हैं, हर प्रोसेस में उनको गाइड करते हैं, हर प्रोसेस में उनको कंसल्ट करते हैं.
राइट.
जी. सर्दियों में टेम्परेचर अराउंड 2 डिग्रीज पहुंच जाता है, 3 डिग्रीज पहुंच जाता है और समर्स में 48 डिग्रीज. इस वजह से जो फ्रंट पे टाइल्स लगती हैं, पत्थर लगते हैं, उनके अंदर गिरने के चांसेस बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाते हैं. उसको बचाने के लिए वी डिड एन एल्यूमिनियम फसाड विद WPC फसाड. एल्यूमिनियम इज़ कोटेड विद 23 years ऑफ वारंटी प्रोडक्ट्स. तो हम जो भी चीज़ें देख रहे हैं एलिवेशन में दैट इज़ रस्ट फ्री, कोरोजन फ्री, उसके अंदर किसी भी तरह की कोई गिरने की कोई दिक्कत कभी भी नहीं आई. तो सर दिस इज़ द मेन एंट्रेंस. इसको हमने विनियर में क्लैड किया है.
जी.
द विनियर वी हैव यूज्ड हियर इज अ वेरी डिस्टिंक्टिव लैंग्वेज ऑफ ग्रे टोन.
ऑलराइट.
जनरली डोर्स आप मेजरली देखते होंगे सर ब्राउन शेड्स में है
जी.
तो दिस इज इन ग्रेज. इट गिव्स अ वेरी यूनिक टच, वेरी डिफरेंट एसेंस टू द हाउस.
ऑलराइट.
इसके अंदर हमने ओपन ग्रेन्स पॉलीयूरेथीन किया है.
अच्छा.
सो दैट वो टच एंड फील के अंदर रस्टिक फील हो.
चलिए, ये टेक्निकल इन्फॉर्मेशन है. आई थिंक इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ कंप्लीट कोर्स फॉर पीपल लाइक मी. ऑलराइट, सो हम लोग अभी लेफ्ट की तरफ चलते हैं यहाँ से. द हाउस इज डिवाइडेड इनटू टू पार्ट्स, राइट एंड लेफ्ट. Okay.
So from here you see a double height core of the house. I think this is the main essence of a duplex house.
Right.
So this needs to be very opulent,
very true,
yet very minimalistic at the same time.
All right.
This marble particularly is a Newton grey marble. It is easily available throughout India.
Okay.
So it's an imported marble.
It is European marble.
Yeah, it's a European marble.
Okay.
So the color palette of this marble is a very nice tone of grey, which is majorly like a concrete flow.
Okay.
So it has a very nice touch of rustic colors to it, some pinks and some oranges to it.
Right.
But पहली बात कि ये विनियर इज ये लकड़ी का जो पीस है ये टीक नहीं है
जी.
इसको हमने MDF में करवा के विनियर का पत्ता लगवाया है इस तरह से. तो इट्स अ वेरी डिफरेंट डिटेल ऑल टुगेदर.
ओके. मस्ट हैव बीन अ डिफिकल्ट टास्क.
डेफिनेटली.
ओके, डन. मतलब आइडिया क्या था इसके पीछे, क्या हम कहना चाह रहे हैं?
Idea was to actually camouflage this wall. If Sanjeev ji, if you go just a little farther away, I'll just close this door, and now you see this entrance. So this is a complete unit in itself.
Oh, it becomes very, very seamless.
Yeah.
The
it's
idea
a camouflaged door, probably.
To make it seamless.
Yeah.
All right.
यहाँ पर what we did is this is our family lounge kind of an area.
All right.
So this is a very informal setup that you're looking at. So the way we have used blues on the front and on the throw, and then there's a double height all over the place. When you sit here, you see a double height ceiling, which is 24 feet high.
All right. ठीक है.
हाँ, dining area.
जी.
So the planning of this house is basically we are entering from the center of the space. We enter into a double height space.
Right.
And basically what you're looking at is the dining area. It's simply next to the main kitchen.
Okay.
The dining area have a very nice connection to a powder toilet.
Right.
So that it's very easily accessible to all the guests.
Okay.
This complete area that we're looking at is a public area.
All right.
So we have two bedrooms here. One is at the back, one is at the other corner.
Other side of it.
Yeah.
So basically it's for the people those who are visitors coming for a very short period of time.
Yeah, for guests as well
the
as...
private spaces on the top floor.
Yeah, those are all private spaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
And talking about the material now.
Yeah.
All right. Lighting, how important is to plan lights in advance?
I think it's fairly, majorly important. I think everything that glows up inside is because of the artificial lighting.
Right.
So this particular home is just a two-side plot. So at the center of the plot, we need to have artificial lights. This is well planned, way ahead of its time, just to give you a more feel of natural light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
We make sure we maintain the CRI levels. We make sure to maintain the lux in the complete area. So no area is no area is dark in the way.
Done.
Yeah.
And of course, storage is also part of the planning.
Definitely.
Like for example, there's a dining space, so there is a crockery unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is
moving on to the
kitchen. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is an island kitchen. This interesting part is this is all stainless steel 304 kitchen. This is not wooden.
Okay.
So I can just brief you a little.
This is steel?
This is all steel.
Even the shutters, everything?
Everything. This is all steel.
All right. Okay.
So,
not many people experiment with shutters. People generally go for glass or lacquer glasses or maybe acrylic.
I know. इसमें क्या ना संजीव जी कुछ एरियाज में बहुत ज़्यादा दीमक होती है.
अच्छा.
तो जिस प्लॉट में हम खड़े हैं इसके आसपास एग्रीकल्चर लैंड्स थी.
अच्छा.
तो दिस वाज द मेजर एप्रीहेंशन जब हम किचन फाइनल कर रहे थे कि
कमर्शियल प्लाईवुड और HDMR दोनों में प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है.
डेफिनेटली हो सकती है सर.
अच्छा.
क्योंकि SS इज समथिंग स्टेनलेस स्टील 304 कभी कहीं नहीं जाता.
राइट.
इसके ऊपर जो कोटिंग्स हो रखी हैं सारी की सारी कोटिंग्स वो हैं जो गाड़ियों में होती है.
Okay.
Ventilation part of the kitchen is prominently the cooking part because generally क्या होता है चिमनीज सुंदरता के बिहाफ पे सब लोग परचेज कर लेते हैं. कोई भी इसकी PSI चेक नहीं करता कि हमें प्रेशर क्या लेना है. इट्स समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. हमारे यहाँ रोज तड़के लगने हैं, कुछ ना कुछ फ्राई होना है.
एस्थेटिक्स पे फॉलो ज्यादा होता है, यूटिलिटी पे कम.
हाँ, तो अब जब हम whenever we select a chimney ना हम we make sure कि minimum 1100 PSI हो. I'm talking very technical things so that की
कैपेसिटी ऑफ पंप हो गया.
हाँ. Right? So that कि ना तभी वो सक्शन अच्छी देता है.
अच्छा,
तभी जब
मिनिमम कितना होना चाहिए?
1100 psi.
ऑलराइट, और इट कैन गो अप टू?
It can go up to 1300 or 1400.
ओके, इसके डिसाइडिंग फैक्टर्स क्या हैं? द साइज ऑफ द किचन और द कुकिंग पैटर्न?
So the majorly the size of the kitchen and the cooking pattern both. But in Indian style cooking में, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ पे we use मसालास, we use ghee, we use these things. तो 1100 तो मिनिमम है, चाहे किचन छोटी भी हो.
ओके,
This is the mandir area of the house, and this is well connected with the outsides.
Okay.
That's the northeast corner of the house.
ऑलराइट,
जो हम वहाँ पे पूरी ग्रीन वॉल देख रहे हैं नेचुरल प्लांट्स की, दैट इज एक्सेसिबल फ्रॉम बोथ द साइड्स, फ्रॉम द ड्राइंग रूम एज वेल एज फ्रॉम द मंदिर. जब हम मंदिर में बैठे हो तो यहाँ फ्रेश एयर अंदर आए, फ्रेश लाइट आए, एंड दिस इज ऑल नॉर्दर्न ईस्टर्न लाइट्स.
ऑलराइट, बट ये थोड़े कॉम्प्लिकेशंस नहीं हो जाते हैं इस तरह के वास्तु रूल्स को जब हम फॉलो करते हैं, स्पेशली बिकॉज हर घर इस तरह का फेसिंग नहीं होता है, तो डिज़ाइन में थोड़ा सा हर्डल नहीं होता?
सर सिंपली अभी आपने किचन दिखाई सबको, किचन हमारे सेंटर ऑफ द हाउस है
जी,
और आपके सामने कुकिंग भी हुई, तो आपको कहीं फील हुआ कि कोई तड़का लगा?
Not at all, not
It's simply about the planning.
Right, how do you plan it?
If it is planned nicely, you won't feel there is any zig and zag.
Okay, let's go to the formal sitting area.
Yeah, please.
All right. So tell me about the planning of
this. So this is the formal drawing area of the house. This can be closed from the glass here.
Okay.
And this is all the formal area that we have.
All right.
Which is actually overlooking the garden in the front. Because it's a two-side property and the property is facing another property from the front. So we wanted to have a nice visual of the greenery.
Okay.
Which is at the संजीव जी आपको लेके चलते हैं मास्टर बेडरूम पे, which is adjacent to the dining area.
जी. Color palette?
Color palette is majorly into beiges and whites.
All right.
Yeah.
इस घर में कहीं और भी कलर बेज है?
हाँ, इसमें एक बेडरूम है ऊपर बिटिया का,
अच्छा,
जहाँ पे हमने बेज का टोन लिया हुआ है.
All right. ठीक है, डन. और बहुत बड़ा प्लस है, मतलब ये दिस केम एज अ ब्लेसिंग कि आपको बहुत स्पेस मिला, लॉट ऑफ फॉर एयर टू मूव अराउंड.
हाँ, तो अच्छी बात क्या है कि ये स्पेस भी हमने क्रिएट किया व्हाइल डूइंग द लेआउट्स. सो ऑफ कोर्स फैमिली की रिक्वायरमेंट बहुत ही कम थी, मिनिमलिस्टिक होम है, तो दैट्स व्हाई यू कैन सी ये किंग साइज बेड लगा हुआ है विद एन ऑटमन. इवन देन देयर इज लाइक एन 8 to 10 feet स्पेस बिटवीन टीवी एंड द स्पेस.
एग्जैक्टली. व्हाट इज द साइज ऑफ दिस बेडरूम?
This particular bedroom must be near 24 by around 29.
Okay. Is there any definition, Piyush ji, that bedroom should be of this size or you can make as big as possible?
No. Bedroom can be any size, honestly. It can be as big, but it should be organized well.
Right.
Everything should be well placed. If you look at the ceiling details, you will see this place has been bound together by the way the ceiling has been done.
Okay.
Because it's a huge space. The ceiling binds everything together.
All right.
So you see all these edges, they are covered by metal. So
all right.
it gives a very nice tone to the beige interiors.
Okay. But too much of space means too much of walking. And of course, yeah. All right.
It does. But sir, ठीक है ना, एक लेवल पे तो हम पार्क जा रहे होते हैं घूमने फिरने, घर के अंदर ही घूम लें.
बिल्कुल ठीक बात है. And lot of space you get for storage because in our country storage is a big constraint. It's a big constraint.
So what you see here is 10 feet high store, high wardrobe, and with all these shutters.
All right.
So a lot of storage is there.
Okay.
तो स्टोरेज इशू से रिजॉल्व हो जाते हैं जब हमारे पास हाइट्स अच्छी होती हैं और पूरी वॉल्स होती है तो.
But sometimes designers they have a tendency, not talking about you, in general I'm saying, you know, in a very generic way, the people have tendency to actually fill spaces available with a lot of furniture units, maybe unwanted stuff, maybe consoles, so they keep a lot of sofas.
Yeah.
Right? We have not done that.
No, sir. This house intent was luxury and minimalistic at the same time.
Right.
And we are not really into the filling of spaces because मैंने क्या देखा सर, इतने सालों के एक्सपीरियंस में, it's been 14 years since I am in this industry.
Right.
Second gen, so it's like been more than 30 years for a firm. So generally क्या होता है जब हम कोई भी स्पेस फिल अप कर देते हैं ना, तो वहाँ का डिजाइन इंटेंट खत्म हो जाता है. तो डिज़ाइन इंटेंट अगर हमें स्ट्रॉन्ग रखना है, इफ़ यू वांट टू अलाइन द डिज़ाइन लैंग्वेज विद इन द इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड्स, वी नीड टू हैव सम स्पेस टू मूव, वी नीड टू हैव सम स्पेस सो दैट वी लुक एट द ब्यूटी ऑफ द फर्नीचर, वी लुक एट द ब्यूटी ऑफ द कलर्स दैट वी हैव डन.
Okay, then how do we tweak our designs when it comes to with the dearth of space, with too much of space not available? So how do we deal with it?
Sir, it's very simple. It's basically the color palette that we use there. You see a lot of dark tones has also been used in this space just to give more warmth to it.
All right.
But let's say if the space was half of it, I would have used a lot of lighter tones.
Okay.
And the furniture also, it would not be that huge. It would be a sleeker one. So everything is there like a king size bed, but of course the size of the overall the size is not as huge as this one.
All right. So you kind of endorse what I have done in my house is kind of okay, because I have used a lot of sea blue, very very light blue.
All right.
And then even my chairs are also very light blue, and then the white color. All furniture units are very very slim. My dining chairs are also very lean because mine is a very small apartment. Didn't want to actually overfill it with a lot of things.
Yeah.
And also there's the mistake that I was about to make is keeping a lot of paintings, because they make a lot of boxes. So it makes your house very very busy. So rather than making boxes, I think the vertical lines create very very interesting patterns.
Yeah, तो इसमें संजीव जी एक बहुत सिंपल तरीका है. I'll just explain you. If you want to add more length, more height to a space, like we have done in this area, if you can just show to the viewers.
Even on your right, I mean, there are louvers.
Yeah. So these are all vertical louvers.
Right.
So when we place them vertically, it gives you more of the height. And
exactly.
if I place them horizontally, it will give you more of the depth.
Right, very true. So, I mean, apparently I did not use, because mine is also minimalistic, didn't want to use a lot of louvers, because I believe louvers are appropriately, if it is very appropriately used, they belong to the larger spaces, not for the smaller spaces, I think.
That's true, that's true, yeah.
Okay, especially, I'm happy that you use these different kind of louvers, rather than making those bold and striking louvers.
It's very, very minimalistic louvers. There are like very small flutes that you see here.
Right.
It's like an inverted flute that you see.
Right.
It's very, very small. It's like what, 10 mm louvers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done. And very rationally used, not very excessively.
Yes, definitely. We have just used them as a palette, just to create a palette, not the whole area.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the first floor now and check out what is inside.
Definitely. I'll take you there. आपको लेके चलते हैं फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे, जहाँ पे हमारे सारे प्राइवेट एरियाज हैं.
Right.
तो we have 3 bedrooms here. This is our duplex.
Nice. Beautiful.
Thanks a lot.
Very nice. Looking very classy. Is it easy to maintain?
It's very easy to maintain.
Right.
Yeah, everything that you see, this is stone lamp. This is a laminum tile.
Okay, it doesn't gather any dust.
No,
okay.
Not at all.
Done. And lighting, how do we? It has to be cleaned on regular basis.
Yeah, Diwali to Diwali.
All right, that's what we have it in the culture. We have come to this very very personal space.
Yeah, this is very private space.
Okay.
So here we have some very nice chairs with boucle fabrics over it.
All right.
It's overlooking the double heights.
Okay.
And then we have a handmade painting at the surface. So we love to do paintings. These are all done by artists.
Or you got artists on board?
Yeah, we have artists on board as well. And if the client wants it to purchase from a store, of course they're open.
All right. Now there's an interesting fact about the texture. I can see this wall has got some texture. Yeah. It's not wallpaper for sure.
It's not a wallpaper, definitely. This house doesn't have any wallpaper throughout.
All right.
They chip off and I don't like them.
Your experience is not good with wallpapers?
Yeah. It's not good at all.
Okay. Or we'll introduce you to some of the wallpaper suppliers.
Oh, perfect. No problem.
Done. Let's talk about this. Now, how do we create this?
So, this is all textures done by the painter at site himself.
Okay.
So, what we did is we tried to recreate the texture of the concrete, the natural earthiness of concrete. As I told you, this house has a lot of rustic charm to it.
Right.
Which is very well maintained with the modernism.
Right.
So, this is something that we wanted to have this in house to create a very rustic theme to it, rustic feel to it.
Right.
And if you look at the flooring as well, this flooring is different from the flooring at the bottom.
Very true.
That was Newton grey. This is another material which is a little darker tone. So what we did is we created a darker palette for this area.
All right.
And all these bedrooms have a different color palettes, as I told you earlier.
Right.
कि हम यहाँ पे हमने बहुत सारे experiments करे colors के साथ जो आपको private spaces में चाहिए होते हैं.
All right. For a moment, I was just thinking, because I am from the old school, basically. Not because I'm old. So I have read that there should be a very smooth transition when you are moving from one color palette to a different color palette.
Yeah.
You cannot jump from yellow to red, or maybe yellow to grey to yellow, or yellow to grey, because see, solid colors and muted colors.
Yeah.
There should be very smooth transition. Yeah. And you have taken a very smooth transition from within the staircases.
Yeah.
All right, but last question about this. There's a cloud effect created on the wall. You did not open the secret.
Basically this is all done by hands by the painter himself.
Okay.
So we gave them a sample of some other material.
All right.
So I asked him to recreate this material.
Okay.
At site.
And this is the kind of effect we have created.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the next one now. So, generally, people have a tendency to use a lot of teak wood as panels and doors and chocolate. but we are using metal.
This is something very interesting. This is a private bedroom and it doesn't have a wall. It is all glass.
But it's see-through.
It is see-through, yeah.
Okay.
So see, the concept was this bedroom is actually occupied just at the night. So this is son's bedroom. He goes to the college.
All right.
He's up by 8. He leaves at 9. And he comes back at evening, 7 to 8. So this room actually creates the focal point of this area.
Okay.
So where all the natural light from the front comes inside the Brahmastan of the house.
Wow. Okay.
So we have a blackout curtain that gives a lot of privacy to this room. This room is a bedroom only, which is a very private bedroom. So we just pull the curtains. It's all on automation.
All right. Of course, because they're the large size windows.
Yeah.
Okay, for the people who never believed Vastu Shastra, I'm sure they will start believing it because you are coming with so much of logic. It makes a lot of sense because you have a great the natural light in opulence.
Yeah.
So much of abundance of natural light, you did not block it.
Yeah.
And you created these large size windows so it is reaching out to the maximum, the remotest part of the house.
True.
Right? Moving on to this room, what is the size of this room?
The size is approximately 20 feet by 35 feet. And so this is the private sitting area of this bedroom, which is overlooking the double height garden that we saw in the drawing room.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So the color palette we have used is a very nice tone of yellow and with a very rustic grey.
Okay. Grey is boucle?
This is boucle, yeah.
Okay.
This is a different color in boucle.
All right. Very nice. Very interesting.
Thanks
Again, you're carrying forward the same rose gold on metal?
This is rose gold on metal.
Very nice. In matte finish?
Yeah, this is all matte.
Okay, done. Talking about the feature wall again, you have come out with beautiful feature
I'll
wall.
just switch on all the lights.
Oh, there are a few more lights.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, there's a layer.
Yeah,
there's a layer
it's a layer. Actually, it's a 3-layer room. So we have a layer at the back. That's the dressing area.
Okay.
Then we have this layer, which is bed area and the TV.
Okay.
And the third layer is the sitting area. For the friends to come and have some good time.
Very nice. Very good idea.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Not many people have experimented with headboards like this because people have conventional, habit of making conventional headboards with the wall.
I know. Even I am, as an architect, very conventional about things. So you see, what I have done is I have given a very nice 8x3 electrical box because everybody needs chargers, everybody needs sockets for the fan.
Right. Yeah.
So what we did is we created everything. This was pre-planned. So all the electricals are coming from beneath.
Oh.
This is not possible afterwards.
Under the marble.
Under the marble.
Stone, yeah.
And that's very precise. Like mm to mm, we need this here.
Oh.
This is all very precise.
So planning plays an important role when it comes to making a house.
Definitely. See, as an architect, you see, these are all very important. These are of key importance because these things can't be done afterwards.
Right.
This is not just the interiors thing. This complete project has been thought from very scratch till the very end.
Right. So a well-planned home actually not only looks good but also becomes a little cost-effective.
Definitely.
Because you have to demolish, you have to knock down walls, again you have to redo things.
True.
If it is very well planned, you can save a lot of money.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Definitely. There's a lot of money and a lot of time as well.
Okay, done. Moving on to the next one now.
So this is the dressing area.
Okay.
Of this particular place. So right now what we are looking at 10 feet sliders. Which are all with different glasses.
All right.
So you see one thing, we haven't given seamless glass. It's a tinted one.
All right.
We don't want to show the clothes inside.
Okay.
Of course, that depends on family to family. We have some somewhat like looking glasses inside those rooms.
Right.
So the daughters needed that. So, but for this area,
because most of the boys' wardrooms are
messy. Yeah.
Messy and unkempt. Okay. Some people are exceptionally different. Like you see, mine is very different.
Oh, wow.
Very, very well kept. Okay. All right. So there's the reason we have got few options like transparent. We have got tinted glasses in terms of shutter, or we can go for fluted also.
Yeah. So what we have done is we have done majorly of the tints.
Okay.
So the tints that we have used are blacks and even yellows.
Same
and
tint.
Some mirrors, different tints.
Acha, this creates a harmony, right?
Yeah, this
just to create
a
harmony between.
So this yellow tint is particularly, you can see that on the third side.
All right.
On the phase 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all right, and the last one is the blue one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice, interesting concept.
Thanks a lot.
And how do we suspend this here on the ceiling?
So this is actually suspended by an MS section that is already placed inside the ceiling.
All right.
It's well placed before the POP itself. So as I told you, it's all well planned. It's all pre-planned.
All right.
Yeah. सर अब आपको लेके चलते हैं इसी एरिया के अंदर सेकंड बेडरूम में.
जी. ये किसके लिए है?
सर ये इनकी डॉटर के लिए है.
एंड कर्टेन्स आर ओपनिंग?
या.
ओके. ऑटोमेशन?
ऑटोमेशन सर.
आपके पास रिमोट है इसका?
मेरे पास रिमोट है.
ओके, डन. ओके, अब इसका क्या स्पेस गोल था, क्या इसकी स्कीम थी, क्या इसका प्लानिंग था?
The color that the daughter liked is this bottle green that you're looking at. So she loved this color. She wanted to have it in the room. So we created a very nice backdrop of this particular tone. हम चाह रहे थे कि बेड लाइट टोन में रखें
जी,
वो बहुत हैवी हो जाएगा अदरवाइज. तो what we created is we have a huge height of course. This all has been well planned. तो of course we have a good height. So we created a very nice big wall behind that. And all of these that you're looking at the molds, these are very minimalistic molds but not neoclassical.
All right.
So she wanted something modern but some different kind of moldings. So what we did is we created this particular molding in MDF. It has a very nice curve to it.
All right.
And this is all finished in Asian paints. We haven't done any PU on it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Done. But I have not seen such kind of moldings in my life. I mean, they are designed that way.
Yeah, they are designed that way.
Okay, done. Customized.
Customized, yeah.
Okay. And now you said that she wanted a different color, you wanted a different color. So often you go through the process of, there's a conflict of interest and conflict of ideas when designing a house. So how do we settle those matters?
I think, sir, there is never a conflict. I won't say it's a conflict. It's a home, a house is a very private affair.
All right.
So as a designer, I make sure and my team makes sure that all the clients' intents are clear to us beforehand. इतनी बार क्या होता है सर, एज अ डिजाइनर लोग अपनी चीजें थोपते हैं.
बिल्कुल.
हम ये कहते हैं क्लाइंट को कि आपको पसंद क्या है, आपको खाने में क्या पसंद है, आप किस तरह के कपड़े पहनते हैं. So that way we know what they like.
Right.
तो उस तरह के टेस्ट को भी try to deliver them.
No, but if there is a difference of opinion, I mean, we have to tackle. Somebody has to convince someone.
तो सर
either you convince the client or client will convince you.
हाँ, तो सर it's simply like I think what is the best जो हित में है पूरे प्रोजेक्ट के, हम उसमें convince हो जाते हैं या कर लेते हैं. तो it's easy that way.
All right. But I generally ask my Clapper family members, all the viewers watching this video, I understand you can put your points across. You can tell them exactly that what exactly are you looking for. But ultimate call of to choose the right comfort design, it should lie with the designer. He'll help you to actually get to the right kind of thing.
True. और सर अब ना ये चीज़ें बहुत easy हो गई हैं 3D से.
Right.
So this room has been completely designed before. This has been shown by way of 3Ds.
Okay.
उसकी 3Ds मैं आपसे शेयर करूँगा, आप definitely अपने viewers से शेयर करिएगा.
Sure.
तो you can see जो अब आज अभी आप live देख रहे हैं, ये सब तो हमने एक साल पहले सब 3Ds में सब कुछ final करवा चुके हैं.
All right.
तो
and this has come out 100% same.
Sir, yes. Okay. I think 101%.
Okay, 101%. Okay. चलिए, let's go to the next room now.
Yeah, sure. आइए आपको लेके चलते हैं थर्ड बेडरूम में, इसी वाले फ्लोर के.
All right. Totally different, more of beige, less of grey.
Yeah, definitely. So as I told you, the design intent is actually we follow as per the theme जो हमारे clients choose करें.
जी.
तो यहाँ पे इनकी second daughter, she is into beiges. She also like greys, but she is into beiges more.
Okay.
So what we did is we created this color palette. This is greige. We call it greige because it's a mix of grey and beige.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is baptized, termed as beige.
Greige.
Greige by you?
Yeah.
Or
grey and beige.
Okay.
I think it's a slang used by designers.
All right. Okay.
So what we did is we created this very nice MDF molds with some lights to it, and this is a very customized furniture piece that you're looking at.
Right.
So all the color palette depicts the story.
Okay, very interesting. Thanks. Very nice. This is done with the help of MDF?
Yeah, this is all in MDF.
Made of MDF?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's creating very nice, interesting circular moment.
Yeah. And if I just switch off all the lights, it is also used as a night light.
Okay, done. In this room, it's perfectly fine. A lot of Chesterfield also has got a lot of circle in it. And even dining... coffee tables,
even the side tables.
Side tables, well. So you have used a lot of circles in this.
Also circles, even in the particular dressing area as well.
Okay, even mirror is in circle.
Yeah.
There are no sharp corners.
Yeah, no sharp corners.
Everything is circular here.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the kind of the detail is required, right? When you are planning a home. Okay.
This is a very different, very stylish detail that you see. We are entering into the dressing area. The left hand side that you see all the dressers that we have here.
All right.
This is the dressing area that you're looking at.
Okay.
And towards the right, those two doors, one leads to the shower area and the other one to the WC area.
All right.
So we separated both of them so that everything can be used at the same time.
Okay.
So you can use the shower, one can use the WC and one can use the dressing as well.
Very true.
So everything is not really connected to each other.
Okay,
So
done.
this can be used in any way.
All right. Since you have introduced beige, especially in this room, so that's the reason rose gold is out of the door and the gold has come into it.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Because rose gold behaves very well when it is placed with greys.
Okay.
But I think beiges is into those warm tones. So that's why we needed to use some of the gold hints.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, done. And but it's a very matte finish gold, not very
It's a
high
matte
gloss.
finish
Right?
gold, yeah.
It looks
it's
nice.
not
yeah.
very gaudy. It's very
All right.
elegant.
Okay.
Consultancy only.
Achha.
We don't do turnkey projects. So we do everything in consultancy from the very basic Vastu. I'm a doctorate in Vastu. And of course, I'm a BArch, architect. So we do all these things via consultancy only. We are not into executions, but yes, we help all the clients by giving them all the contractors or all the vendors that they need if they don't have it. So in that case, client is very much open to choose whatever contractor they want to choose whatever material they want to, unless and until it aligns with the design language of the house.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
तो ऐसे में ये बड़ा इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाता है आपके लिए कि जस्ट मेक श्योर कि जो आपने डिज़ाइंस बनाए हैं वो डिज़ाइंस प्रॉपर्ली वैसे ही एग्जीक्यूट हो जाएं जैसे कि आप देखते हैं. सो देयर इज सुपरविजन, कांस्टेंट सुपरविजन इज इम्पोर्टेंट. सो डू यू हैव अ टीम ऑफ पीपल दोज हु आर designated?
We have PMC teams as well.
All right.
And every project that we do, we try and engage one site supervisor.
All right.
From the very start, so that everything that goes on a site is well attended to.
All right.
Design it accordingly to the client's budget. उसके बाद भी client open है. If they want to have something better, they can have it.
तो आपको जो कंसल्टेंसी का जो फीस होता है वो पूरा पर स्क्वायर फीट बेसिस पे आप लेके चलते हैं, मटेरियल कॉस्ट के बेसिस पे लेके?
सर मटेरियल कॉस्ट हम बिल्कुल भी इन्वॉल्व नहीं करते. दैट इज ओनली ऑन द पर स्क्वायर फीट बेसिस. उसके हिसाब से हम देख लेते हैं कि मैनर कैलकुलेशन के हिसाब से कितना टाइम लगेगा और उसके हिसाब से हम एक फीस कोड कर देते हैं जो कि लमसम रहती है.
अच्छा.
उसके अंदर हम मटेरियल्स जो मर्जी लगे. अब क्लाइंट उसके अंदर सतवारी स्टोन लगाए 3,000 रुपये स्क्वायर फीट का या फिर वहाँ पे मकराना लगाए, हमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
ऑलराइट, चलिए ठीक है. ये पूरा प्रोजेक्ट खुद से हैंड ओवर आपने सिर्फ डिज़ाइन किया है इसका?
हमने सर इसको डिज़ाइन कंसल्टेंसी पे काम किया है इसकी पूरी तरह से.
चलिए
हाँ जी,
ठीक है. लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, बिफोर वी साइन आउट, वंस अगेन थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर इनवाइटिंग. एंड आई जस्ट वांटेड टू नो दिस सर्विस जो आपके डिज़ाइनिंग की सर्विस है वो कमर्शियल रेजिडेंशियल दोनों प्रॉपर्टीज़ के लिए ओपन है
जी.
पैन इंडिया में सर्विसेज आप करते हैं?
पैन इंडिया में कर रहे हैं सर.
चलिए ठीक है. फिर सुपरविजन के लिए आपको दूसरे सिटीज़ में भी अपनी टीम के मेंबर्स को वहाँ पे भेजना होगा.
जी.
राइट सर.
जी.
थैंक यू वेरी मच. इट वाज प्लेजर मीटिंग यू.
थैंक्स अ लॉट.
विल सी यू वेरी सून.
श्योर.